was non-union, doing residential replacements for a while.
I worked at a few non-union plumbing companies in the area.
Doing a lot of long hours, pretty much just working yourself to the ground, no real future in it.
To be completely honest with you, I had spent 7 years with a non-union contractor. I was supervising and leading projects, and they were only paying me $30 per hour with zero benefits, pension, health care. I was doing a lot for a little.
My previous position had its perks, but it didn't encompass a retirement. There was a lot of politics that determined most of your career advancement.
What I was doing was kind of one capacity. I was down one specific avenue, and once I reached the end of that avenue, I wanted more, and I was told that there was no more to be offered.
There really wasn't any on-the-job training per se. A lot of it was just kind of figure it out as you go.
I ended up speaking to a couple of UA Local 50 representatives on a couple of the job sites I was on. Everything that they had told me sounded like something that I would have great interest in for my future.
Once one of my friends organized in, that's where I really started to understand it a lot more. Once he broke down the benefits package from base rate hourly pay to healthcare, after that, I thought I have a future finally.
I mean, you hear a lot of the negative stuff. Oh, unions, you're gonna be laid off all the time, you're never working, blah, blah, blah. Especially if you hear from the people you work for. They want to keep you, especially when you're doing good. Oh no, all that's wrong, get that out of your head.
Most of the guys that I still know that do non-union work, they're getting, maybe $10 an hour less than what you start off at almost out here. It's
a world of difference. Yeah, it's a big difference.
Making the change and coming to Local 50 in the UA was a culture shock.
It's so night and day. I can't describe it to people.
Way different than what I was used to.
What we're about at the United Association is representing workers of the plumbing, pipe fitting, and service mechanic industry.
But it's also a family.
I call it a fraternity.
It's more organized as far as the companies that you work for. They seem to care more about you as a person as compared to just being a guy who works for them.
We had a limit of what we worked on and didn't work on at the non-union outfit.
You come in here, you're working more in the commercial area, you're working in industrial area.
Larger scale of things.
Things that are, not common to the everyday mechanic.
I will say that you're just not thrown to the wolves.
My background before I got in was mostly residential, so I was like, man, I don't know how to read the schematics. So I'd sit in electrical classes or I'd sit in a boiler class.
Knowledge is power in the line of work that we're in. Things are evolving daily.
I mean, you're taking so many different classes with a large number of instructors who all know their own discipline.
So the big part with the apprenticeship is you're going to be working with a contractor, making money every day, and then also having some classes that are going to help tie into what you're learning in the field.
Where I was at on non-union, it felt like it was stalled out. We weren't going to go any further because they almost like they didn't want us gaining a whole bunch of knowledge to be able to take out and go anywhere. And here, they want us to continue our education. They want us to be better than what we were yesterday.
Because there are journeymen that have already went through the apprenticeship and completed it. They are still able to come to the training center and take anything.
You just look up the class schedule. You can come bone up on any part of this trade that you want without paying for it.
There's journeyman classes, foreman classes. They want people to be better.
That should give you all you need to know about Local 50, what they do for their people at no cost because they want their people to be as good as possible.
My biggest bit of training that I've received focuses on safety.
Safety's number one priority. You make one wrong move and it's potentially the end of your career.
Even down to the contractor, safety is always number one.
And it's been extremely refreshing that that's how we operate here.
That's what we're all about, making sure that the apprentices are working alongside someone every single day, learning the trade from someone who has the experience.
Honestly, the camaraderie is not even comparable.
Throughout my whole time in the UA, I've made a lot of relationships with people I've sat in classes with or people I've worked with.
No matter what happens, you're going to be taken care of. Your family's going to be taken care of.
Our health coverage is very good.
I haven't had to come out of pocket for any health care. Even stuff that is not covered, you still have a Benny card.
You maintain 130 hours employment a month. It's at no cost. My wife still can't believe that.
Before, I never felt like I had a retirement opportunity. From the recent recession to watching my 401k drop significantly.
We have 2 pensions and a retirement here at UA Local 50. The earliest you can retire is 55. It's depending on when you get in.
I would recommend the UA to anybody in trades.
Every time I go somewhere, I'm like, hey, you look miserable at AutoZone. Like, here, why don't you check this out? You know?
It's really the single best thing I've ever done for myself.
Once you get exposed to the benefits of being in it, you really start to appreciate it.
I actually have a future for once. I don't feel like I need to work myself into the grave. I feel like I can live comfortably, live happy, have something to leave my family.
You're not going to regret it. It's going to do nothing but positive for every aspect of your life. My wage has literally doubled since I've been in here.
I've lived that side of life and I've lived this side, and it's definitely a lot better over here than it is being non-union.
The only regret that I have to being in United Association Local 50 is that I didn't do it sooner.
I am very proud to be a local UA 50 member.
Proud to be a Local 50 signatory contractor.
I am absolutely proud to be a Local 50 member.
This is where I want to be, for sure.